Hi, my name is Mylene, and I'm an associated PhD researcher at the Energy Transition Lab. Today, I would like to tell you more about my research. Electric vehicles are a key player in the mobility aspect of the energy transition. Over the last few years, we saw an uptake in EV adoption. In 2021, 1 out of 5 newly sold cars in the Netherlands was electric. So in the next few years, we will need to rapidly expand the public charging network so that drivers can charge their vehicles. But how can we make good charging infrastructure? Of course, we want the charging infrastructure to be accessible. So we really need to think about the charging speeds, the charge locations, the price, and the time slots. Another important aspect is the behavior, the motivation, and the interaction between EV drivers. If we know how they work and what they find important, we can make the best network for them. Another important aspect is the electricity grid. We want to migrate the electricity demand, especially in peak hours where we want to avoid grid overload. But we also want to see how we can integrate and use renewable energy during the charging of our vehicles. Last but not least, the infrastructure also needs to be future-proof. This means that we need to take into account things as battery developments or autonomous vehicles. So knowledge institutions, universities, municipalities, and charge point operators all work together on these type of questions in the future charging project. We own a big data set that includes all public charge transactions of the 4 largest municipalities in the Netherlands. So that's Amsterdam, Utrecht, Rotterdam, and The Hague. With this data set, we can analyze charge patterns, see how different user groups interact with the charge network, and we can also make simulations about scaling up. Although our scope is mostly public charging, our project team is interdisciplinary, and as you can see, we use a broad range of methods. If you are a master student, you can get involved as well. We have a bunch of master projects in our group at the Hogeschool of Amsterdam. One of them is also in the TU Delft graduation portal. And this is a master project in which we ask you to predict EV adoption in smaller municipalities using the transactional data of larger municipalities, as well as socio-economic indicators. But we also have a bunch of other master projects related to the built environment and EV charging. Then there's also the option to pitch your own project. If you have a good research question about the rollout of EV charging infrastructure, analysis of charge behaviors, or lab experiments, for example, in battery development, you can also tell us about it, and maybe we can cooperate together on a project. If you are interested to learn more, you can always contact me. My email address is on the slide. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.